Gypsy Rose has been working overtime trying to silence content creators, especially since her FOIA documents were released. And ever since they came out, the narrative around Gypsy has shifted fast. I saw what happened to multiple content creators who've spoken about her, such as Becca Scoops and Winebox Poppy. For an example, Winebox Poppy literally lost his channel. If you know who he is, you know he speaks his mind. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. No switching up for anyone. He roasts pretty much everybody, not just Gypsy. Most of his content used to be about 90 Day Fiance or Darcy and Stacy. But let's be honest, that show isn't what it used to be. It's boring now. So he branched out and he paid the price. He had to start completely over. And I can't even imagine how that feels. Like he said, it's like losing someone. I get that. This isn't just content, it was his career and his income.
This year has been brutal. Like, it's hard to describe what losing a YouTube channel feels like, because I think to a lot of people that, like, from the outside, they're just like, it's just a YouTube channel. Just make another one. It's like, dude, this was my career for the past 7, almost 8 years, dude. And it just vanishes out of nowhere.
I don't know him personally, but you can see the hurt all over his face. And he has every right to feel that way. Here's my thing. If you don't want people talking about you, then stay private. But Gypsy doesn't want that. She's actively trying to be public. Let's count the careers she attempted in the past year alone, since she's been out of prison. She had a television series, Life After Lockup, that was like on for 2 seasons, and then they let her go. She tried to become a content creator, like on TikTok and I think Instagram, and that didn't go so well for her. Then she tried to do TikTok live, asking people for money because she didn't have money for diapers. But yet she went on this Alaska trip that was, from what I understand, close to $10,000. She tried to sell paintings. That sucked. She tried to do a podcast. I don't know what happened with that. And now I believe she's just on YouTube doing vlogs about her daily life. My first introduction to Gypsy Rose, and from what I seen in the television series on Hulu, The Act, the betrayal was heartbreaking. I genuinely felt bad for her. I believe she was trapped, unable to go outside, make friends, date, or even walk. Since the FOIA documents came out, a lot of people feel misled. This is one of the saddest stories imaginable, and it ended horribly. It didn't have to. Dee Blanchard never got a chance to defend herself, if you think about it. She was sleeping in bed. Gypsy had more freedom than she claimed. She wasn't as trapped as we were led to believe. She communicated privately, made plans, and had the opportunity to leave. If you think about it, if she really wanted to leave, she could have. How would have Dee stopped her from leaving? I mean, no disrespect, but Dee gained a lot of weight. She was sick. She had diabetes, I believe. So you're gonna tell me, Gypsy, you couldn't get out of that wheelchair of yours and open that door and walk out and run away with Nicholas? If she didn't have his address, you would have been freed. She would have never been able to find you. And what you did would have never had to happen. But you wanted it a different way. Shame on you. She said she was never allowed to be alone, but she had plenty of privacy communicating with Nicholas and creating content behind the scenes. So when Gypsy chooses to be an influencer, when she chooses public platforms, she also chooses public scrutiny. You don't get to say, I want a YouTube channel, I want to be on TikTok, I want to be on Instagram, but no criticism. That's not how it works. If you want fame, you take the good with the bad. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I'll be talking more about Gypsy Rose and other internet drama soon. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.